people don't know this, but you did this really romantic thing whenever we first started dating. I know, you don't know where I'm going with this.
Hold your hand.
Well, no, you still do that. No, at the restaurant when we ate, when you would go to sign, do you remember? You would sign the credit card receipt on the little machine.
Yeah.
Do you remember what you used to put?
Yeah, we put Lester and Jamie.
Yeah, Lester Hearts Jamie or L Hart J. Instead of signing his name, he would sign that on the credit card, and it was so sweet and romantic.
Which tells you that credit card companies never check that.
No.
Test, or they would. Hey, who the heck is this?
Who's Lester Loves Jamie?
That does not match his signature.
No, but it was really sweet, and then he would hand it to me like, here, we went here. It was like a commemorative piece. Y'all, part two of our day trip is on. And look, I waited like a year for this moment. And Lester pulls up and goes, okay, we saw him.
What are we doing?
I was telling them how
the silos. Yeah, there they are.
he's like, there they are, that's it. This is a great trip. No, we're going in. We're going all the way in. It is crazy, wild, surreal to see this in real life. I hear that the Silos Baking Company is like the place to be at 7:30 in the morning. Don't you want one of those in our backyard?
People have climbed up there and expressed in their initials and their names.
Oh my God, I really
Love
see
their
it.
life.
Well, how come it doesn't say L Loves J anywhere? That's what I need to know.
They have a tree for that.
Oh, they have a guest book, Lester. So something else you don't know about Lester is he has the neatest handwriting of any man. And I would say would combat a woman's handwriting as well, because look. Aww. That was sweet. Oh my gosh, this is so surreal. Lester doesn't know a lot about this place, but it's like a gathering place, and like there's yard games, and you basically grab a cocktail and hang out on the lawn. They usually have music. Of course, they have Christmas music playing, which feels so weird because it's 86 degrees today.
Yeah.
But man,
So this is what they call the silos.
this is the Silos
So
and
how many
Magnolia
people
Market.
did you pack in here?
I don't know. Oh look, Lester, that was a pigeon. Think he could fly back to Longhorn, Lester's? Yeah, just a really neat place that they turned into a market. So here we are in what I consider to be one of the most beautiful gardens of all time. There is a greenhouse, and it's beautiful. And it's just so perfectly aesthetically pleasing, just very simple. They even have their shade cloth on top. I don't feel so bad. They have a Monstero just like I do. Beautiful raised beds everywhere. It's just pristine. I love the gravel in between. I'm sitting here talking to Lester going, I want to do this on the outside of the greenhouse. And I love how you can step through and how it's all laid out beautifully. Obviously, it's the time of year where it's just flowers, just fall flowers are growing here, but I love the string lights that go across the top, and this is a really neat frame for a tent previously, but the way that they have all the vines growing up around it, like this just is just beautiful. Oh no. He's found his spot.
I've driven 4 hours. I've walked 3 flights of stairs at the Dr. Pepper Museum, and I'm about ready to start sitting her down.
Ah, well, I love this place. Like, it is just as beautiful as it looks on TV, if not more. And there are hidden nooks throughout. And we're here on a day where things are slow. And that's perfect because It's not busy. It's not crowded. There's, you know, it's okay. Look at these little mushroom stools back here underneath a little grotto area, we'll call it. I love that. I also see that they're getting ready to make a change, and they have some Swiss chard pulled out and some yellow zinnias, all perfectly selected for their colors. You can tell, really neat and really beautiful to pull out. Gonna make a change in all their gardens. Now, some of the people that messaged Lester said that they had come down here for the festival, right, Lester?
Uh-huh.
I've never been to that. I've never experienced that, but really neat place. Let's go check out more, y'all. So I lost Lester in the man cave, which is fine. Gonna go do a little exploring here. I love that. That is so cool. When I see things like that, I think of, you know, the truck that's out at the new property, and what could I somehow convert it to become as part of the outdoors. There's a bunch of families enjoying the side here, and it is really weird that Christmas music is playing while it's 86 degrees out. I know that everybody's like, how could you leave the animals? How could you do XYZ? But I have to be really honest with you. I needed just a little bit away. A little bit of exploring. My gosh, the sound. Look at this old little church building right here. It's beautiful. Everything is so aesthetically pleasing and perfectly put together. I am in love with the feeling of this place. Now, let's go check out the rest. There's Denzel. They have names. That's so neat. Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Smells like desert skies and sweet mountain highs. Oh my gosh. Ralphie, Elma. Oh my God, this is amazing. I love you. What a cool Christmas tree. So I just asked, and they have to climb all the way up here once a week on a ladder to be able to water these plants. So worth it though. What a cool display. Ernie's. I just bought a plant named Penny at the Magnolia Market. Look at this. What a beautiful scene. Look at this cool part. There's a miniature baseball field. Concession stand / little eatery. I have so many ideas of things that I want to make. I've done a little bit of a Christmas shopping start, but there were such neat things. Anyway, my arm's gonna fall off my body and I still have 2 more stores. So I'm delivering it back over, you know, to the man cave part of Magnolia. Well, I see that you're holding it up.
I was Christmas shopping.
I'm not done, but my arm's gonna fall off. I've only made it to 3 stores. I have said that for so many years to y'all. Everyone has a story worth telling. And I love that message and how big it is, and that so many people have read it, and hopefully it sticks in their minds. Hopefully it sticks in yours. We are going in the Magnolia store, not the home store, the Magnolia store. That's right, friends. It is time. Look at their giant paper chains, except for they're not paper, they're like velvety crush. Farmhouse sink, beautiful cabinets. Look at this oven. This is like IKEA on steroids with nostalgia blended in. Copper measuring cups and old school, what do you call that, carnival glass? Oh my God, look at this pie plate. I want it all, and I can't have it all. A gingerbread house baker. I can't begin to explain the fabulous scent in here, and I mean it from the bottom of my heart. The scent in here is amazing. Things are expensive, very expensive, which is why you don't see me walking around with anything in my hands for myself. I bought the girls some little things for Christmas, and I bought Xander something, and I managed to find Lester something. Now, Lex and Ellie probably aren't going to get into some of the stuff at the Magnolia Market, and that's okay. But there are some really cool things. Look at this beautiful space, y'all. Oh my God. Okay, we got to talk about this adorable ornament with the silos in it. That is awesome. But most of all, I like this stand right here. This looks like it came out of an old, like, I don't know, hardware store of some sort. Really like it. Oh, look at that. A hammer. Oh, there's a measuring tape. Lester's never used one of those. Really cool place, y'all. Highly recommend to experience it at some point in time in your life. If you like this sort of thing, I mean. Here's what I really want. This giant piece of furniture. I don't know where you find things like this, but that's what I want. That's what I'm gonna need. I don't think it's gonna fit in my car, though. So that's probably not gonna work out. This is cool, though. All these old doors and signs and what does that say? Antiques. One-of-a-kind items that you can buy at this store. I'm guessing from some of their restorations. Oh, look at those. I get so many ideas as I stroll through here of things I want to do, things I want to create. What a neat store, y'all. Okay, now I know it's not for sale, but this is my favorite piece right here. This. How do I locate one of those, and what do you call it? Because it's fabulous. And suddenly, I have found things that could also be gifts for some. One I know. Found and collected by Joe. Carry on the story. Joe is sharing her collection of old and new treasures from her farmhouse antiquing trips and fixer-upper episodes. Take a look around, find something you love, and carry on its story in your own home. Oh boy! Look at this. Y'all. All of the things that I could put in things. I love that piece. I would have to have it shipped home. Now, this is a beautiful little buffet sideboard, but it's not what I was going for. I like this one more because it's older. And look at this bookcase. Xander had a great grandma on his dad's side, and she had those kind of bookcases. Ooh, that's a fiddle fig. She had those kinds all throughout her house, displayed with so many trinkets and things. She had so many grandkids, and I used to stand there and stare at those. That was a long, long time ago. Now this is closer, okay? This is much closer. Oh, it has free shipping. That's great news. Ooh-wee, it's a little expensive. I maybe have to go do my own antiquing and farmhouse cleanouts because I can't afford that. All right, the one thing that I have found that I'm in love with is this plant stand. You can't see it very well, but a plant hangs from right here, and it's freestanding. It doesn't have to go on the ground, anything. So if anybody tells Lester what I want for Christmas, it's that, okay? I am so glad we came. And I just want to say, I am so inspired. I love how they kept so much of the original, yet added just enough cleanup of beauty and greenery. It was the perfect time to come and visit. And thanks for coming with me. So they're closing in 30 minutes and I am done. Completely done. And you had a good rest?
I wasn't resting, I was working.
Just resting.
Resting my
Anyway.
knee, but working my mind and my...
I hope that you paid very good attention to this garden area here and all of the things, because we got work to do. We got work to do.
A lot of rock in this darn garden. Lots of rock.
And raised beds, and I like the way they did the vines. And can we get a silo? That's all I need to know is, can we get a silo?